Today, Donald Trump signed a memorandum that is going to begin the process that is an indeterminate length of eventually chipping away at or possibly completely destroying the Dodd-Frank Act, which is a set of regulations that were put into effect after the Great Recession that did, in some ways, what it could to rein in some of the excess that led to that Great Recession on Wall Street. We're going to give you an idea of some of the things that are included in it. The Dodd-Frank Wall Street Reform and Consumer Protection Act was responsible for creating more stringent rules regarding bank capitalization, increasing compliance and reporting standards for banks, introducing stricter mortgage requirements, creating the Financial Stability Oversight Council and the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, and curbing excessive risk-taking and the existence of too big to fail institutions on Wall Street. And for all of those reasons and more, it needs to go, according to the Republicans. And so they are going to launch this investigation into how it can be pared back. You're going to see Donald Trump from earlier today laying out why this needs to happen. And the way he talks about it, there's no attempt whatsoever to hide the personal interest, the corruption inherent in his approach. And you're going to see it in this video.
Do what we have to do in terms of regulation. We have some of the bankers here. There's nobody better to tell me about Dodd-Frank than Jamie, so you're going to tell me about it. But we expect to be cutting a lot out of Dodd-Frank because, frankly, I have so many people, friends of mine, that have nice businesses. They can't borrow money. They just can't get any money because the banks just won't let them borrow because of the rules and regulations in Dodd-Frank. So we'll be talking about that, Jamie, in terms of the banking industry.
So generally, when this sort of deregulation goes on, we understand that they're doing it for their donors and the people inside of their bubble, but they always pitch it as being for the national good, which you're going to see later on with the environmental regulations. He said there, I have friends who have businesses who can't get money from banks. We need to change it so they can get money.
Yeah, it's.
Right.
I'm sorry to interrupt you.
No.
There's an interesting disconnect between the messaging that Donald Trump puts out there and the messaging of Sean Spicer, because Sean Spicer, the press secretary, had a press conference about this, and I think he did a pretty good job in making it seem like, no, this is for consumers. Like, we're looking out for average Americans, right? But Donald Trump can't help himself because he's not as, I don't know, he's not as good at hiding what the underlying, issues are, or underlying individuals who are going to benefit from deregulation. He's like, yeah, I'm looking out for the bankers. Well, Sean Spicer, I think, usually has to try to do some cleanup and damage control.
And he's also, he's a really wealthy New Yorker, and he's sitting on his left. There was, to his right, I guess, but on our left was Steve Schwarzman, who's the head of the Blackstone Group, who's one of the richest men in America and in the world, who is also someone who was really critical of Dodd-Frank and financial regulation when all this started under the Obama administration. He was very critical of Obama. And then, what you just said, John, about, borrowing money, it makes it more difficult to borrow money. So it forces them to go to places like Russia and borrow money in order to make their buildings happen and their real estate flourish and not report it. I mean, that's what a lot of people think, that it was so difficult for Trump to borrow money in America because of his history of bankruptcy, that this is speculative, that he went to Russia. And that's why we're not seeing his taxes.
Yeah, we reported on that a few months ago, actually.
Exactly, but this is what he's saying, because he's not talking about his friends. He always talks about, oh, I have friends and there's friends and that. His Muslim friends, remember them? Has anybody ever seen his Muslim friends?
I buy that he has banking friends more than Muslim friends.
I do, but friends that, but the people, there's never a specific with him where he comes out and he says, Steve Schwarzman next to me, who's one of the richest men in the world, has had trouble borrowing money.
Yeah.
I don't believe that very many of them have had trouble borrowing money.
Exactly.
So
and we know the makeup of his cabinet. We have the richest cabinet and possibly in world history for any government, and so he's going to pursue their interests. This is the guy labeled as a populist, the guy who's going to do what's necessary to help out the regular people. No, of course not. He's going to surround himself by the most wealthy people in the country, and then he's going to work to advance their interests. And you saw in the beginning of that video a special little bit of irony that he's turning to Jamie Dimon, the best equipped person to explain banking. I mean, we were critical of the cozy relationship that Obama and Rahm Emanuel had with Jamie Dimon during Obama's administrations. Well, that guy, as so happens in economic issues, he's always around. Him and the others like him are always around, regardless of who's in office, as long as they're working to benefit those on Wall Street. But there's another area of this. Not only are they going to work to destroy Dodd-Frank, but there's another thing that happened today. Trump also signed a presidential memorandum Friday that instructs the Labor Department to delay implementing the, quote, Fiduciary Rule, which we have talked about on the Young Turks before, which was aimed at blocking financial advisors from steering clients towards investments with higher commissions and fees that can eat away at retirement savings The rule will be delayed for 90 days while it's reviewed. So it is on life support before the plug is finally pulled. And the point there, and we've talked about this many times, is you don't want, when people go and they say, I want to set up a retirement account, I'm going to save for decades, you want the advisor to do what's best for that person. They're, of course, going to make money. They're fabulously wealthy people, but we want the people doing the investment to have some assurance that the person that they're paying is doing what's right for them. Instead, if you allow them to push those people into high interest rate or high fee sorts of investments, not only does that in the short term benefit the bankers and the people managing those investments, but it's also incredibly damaging for the people doing the retirement savings. If we can bring up this next graphic, you're going to see some data from the White House Council of Economic Advisors shows that what you generally can expect is about a 1% lower annual return on your retirement savings when people are being pushed towards these higher fee, and also, by the way, in many cases, higher risk investments. That can add up to a loss over 35 years of more than a quarter of all of your potential earnings. And if you take it in aggregate across the American population, that's $17 billion being taken out of the pockets of people who are just trying to have a little bit of money when they finally retire.
It's good that we elected someone who wants to look out for average Americans, though, especially those rural white Americans who have been ignored for so long.
Yeah.
And this was the fiduciary rule, like you just said, but it's the fees, too. These banks make so much money in fees, and they're making that money up in fees because the interest rates are so low right now. They're not getting an interest. These fees just explode, and the fiduciary rule really put a limit on so many of those fees, and it was about responsibility. Fiduciary rule goes, and those fees come back, and that really cripples people.
Yeah.
And then when you put things in the context of what's happening with retirement programs, I mean, you also have the right wing being very open and honest about how they want to cut things like Social Security. The reason why Social Security is so important is because it doesn't rely on risk in order to grow income or money for your retirement. So with these types of accounts, whether it's opening up an IRA at a bank or investing in the stock market or doing whatever else you want to do that's involved in the markets in order to increase your income for retirement, they're just so risky, and there's so many fees involved. I know from personal experience, right? You put your money in those IRAs, and yeah, it might grow, but they're super risky, and the fees are insane. The fees are so bad that it almost doesn't even make sense to put it in one of those accounts.
Well, that's what people are saying. When as interest rates went down and the IRA fees went up and things like that, just put it under your mattress. It's just like,
put it in a CD account. Yeah. I mean, for 1% interest a year, and you actually earn more. No, I'm not even kidding you. It's not good.
And look, we also have a quote I want to read. This is from one of the original writers of the Dodd-Frank Act, one of the architects of the act, who said, I think this is the opening salvo in their attack on consumer investment protection. They've already started, and he cited, I'm not sure that we covered this week, but it was something that passed through Congress that took away one of the transparency provisions, the anti-corruption provisions, that requires oil companies to disclose when they make payments to foreign governments. Because very often what they're doing is they're paying off autocratic, dictatorial governments. They're doing it in an incredibly corrupt way. It's bad for America. It's bad for those other countries and the populations of those countries. Well, they took that away as well, and that was one part of this act. And look, it hasn't happened yet. It's not totally destroyed yet. But this is how you set up that system. And the reason why it's worth it for us to focus on it starting now and until they finally start trying to pass some of these things is this is one of the areas before the election that I warned people most about. If you take away not just the fiduciary rule, I mean, that's going to ruin people's retirement savings and ruin their lives in that way, but then you take away the protections against banks being too big to fail. You take away the Stability Oversight Council. You do all these things that's supposed to stop a second Great Recession from happening, and you increase the chance that it's going to happen. And if you recall, a year or two ago, we were having serious conversations on this program about it happening even with Dodd-Frank in place. Well, the odds are going to go up when they pass this. And I know that there are people out there who think, well, a little bit of short-term damage and then we reach some sort of utopia later on. But here's the problem with that. When people's retirement savings are wiped out, when they go bankrupt, when they can't afford medical procedures, those people's lives do not suddenly become better because 8 years later we get a progressive president. If they can't afford to retire, if they in fact die as a result of the financial damage that will be done to them, if their business is shut down, if they can't afford to send their kids to college, those lives are irreparably harmed. They will not recover 4 or 8 years later, or possibly longer because of the lingering damage of long-term financial decisions like this.
Actually, can I add to that? I think that one of the biggest issues is you keep hearing in the media over and over again that the economy has improved significantly. You know, the home prices have actually gone up to 2007 price levels. People are doing well. The unemployment rate is much lower. But the reality is a lot of the people who were affected by that economic meltdown are not feeling the benefits of an improved economy. And they're angry. They're angry because they do feel like they've been left behind, which is why they ended up voting for someone who presented himself as a populist candidate, right? And so you're absolutely right. There are a lot of people who didn't feel any of the economy improving whatsoever. They did lose half of their retirement. They did lose their businesses. They did lose their homes. They're still struggling to move themselves into a new home. And so, yeah, it's an absolute disaster. And the fact that we haven't really learned anything from what caused our economy to completely melt down in 2008 worries me to no end. And by the way, the risky loans, we talked about it in the context of wealthy individuals buying it to construct their huge buildings and their hotels. But the risky loans were also being given out to individuals who were in the middle class or working class and couldn't afford their homes, right?
And then ended up losing them.
And then ended up losing their homes, which is how the housing collapse happened. That's going to happen again. If you loosen the lending standards and you encourage banks to give out these loans, whether they're subprime mortgages or just adjusted rate mortgages, you're still going to have the same problem over again. And I'm worried about that. And by the way, the wealthiest individuals in this country love that because once you have a housing collapse, what do? They come in and they buy that property on the cheap.
That's true, and it goes to businesses too. I mean, during the election, and very quickly, Trump said that this was going to make it better for banks because of small business loans. It will free them up to give more small business loans. Economists said that's not true because if banks are getting the kind of return they're getting from the big successful businesses and wealthy businesses that they're lending to, they're not going to bother with the small business loans. It doesn't make sense financially for them. The fees aren't there. The interest isn't there. It's a small business loan as opposed to these big loans that they can now give to huge businesses and very wealthy people that are much more secure.
My last fear, and I'll keep this brief, is there are things that Trump is doing that I think it's very easy to make clear that this is not a populist. He doesn't have the interests of regular Republicans, let alone everyone else at heart. But some of these things are a little bit more technical and a little bit hard to easily get across what he's doing. Like explaining the Fiduciary Rule and explaining some of these long-term changes to Wall Street. I mean, the image of him surrounded by people like Jamie Dimon is valuable in terms of throwing that into ads. But explaining some of it is a little bit hard. So even when he makes these moves, I'm not sure how much that will translate into dipping approval ratings, which he has earned but might not actually end up getting.
We are the watchers on the wall. We are the sword in the darkness. Come join us. tytnetwork.com/join.